All right. My name is Jamal Stevens, and the vendor I want to talk about today is Vacation Express. This vendor actually helped me get on my way to earn my IATAN card this year. I really like them. They're open 24/7. They have great customer service. That was important to me because I was new to booking travel. But I want to just go through this very briefly. Make sure you guys have a clear understanding, and also to get permission from the home office to be able to share this with you as well. Um, I've been doing this business for about going on 5 years, and I only came into the business just to travel myself. End up building a team, but never learned about travel. And this was one of the first vendors that allowed me to just kind of get my feet wet about learning about travel. Now, I knew how to book my own personal travel, but when it came to someone else's travel, I kind of got cold feet. I'm not sure if anybody is familiar with that feeling, but Vacation Express, they're part of the Sunwing Travel Group, and this actually is in the back office and shows you how to actually get registered with them, and actually shows you what they specialize in. 30 destinations in the Caribbean, Mexico, Costa Rica, including Cuba, with a focus and value in client satisfaction. Okay, and they have a lot of charter flights as well to these destinations. So let's go ahead and open up Vacation Express. Now I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. Vacation Express is one of my favorites. And as you become more familiar with travel, each vendor is going to allow you to get more comfortable with them. And right now, Vacation Express is that for me. The first thing I like to start with is this profile over to the left. I'm sorry, these tabs over to the left. It shows you, travel agent home, which where we are right now. How to do a booking. That's where you go for your new booking if you want to do a booking. And we're going to go through that a little later. Let me go back here. And you'll be able to navigate through this very, very easy. And don't get frustrated with it because it is a computer and sometimes it may log you out. So don't get frustrated with that. And this right here actually shows you your reservations, past bookings that you have and current bookings that you have, even canceled bookings. It's moving kind of slow, so I'm going to open up another window just in case we have to toggle in between one or two. All right. So this just shows some bookings that I have. It actually shows where they're going, the names of the passengers, actually show when I booked them and when their final payments are due. So they really keep real good tabs on things that you book. And also events. Events are important. So they don't have any events right now. If you're a person who can't make a live event, they also have webinars. These webinars are so good because sometimes we take them for granted. I know I did. But guys, you'll be able to go and learn about a property even if you haven't been there. So you can be more comfortable when you sharing it with a client. This right here is a great learning tool and they have tons of them, tons of them, tons of them. As you can see, we're not going to go through all of them, but they have a lot of archive ones as well. Fam trips, they don't have any right now. And I'm just going through these to kind of give you an idea of what each tab is before we get into the good stuff. The charter schedule. The charter schedule is good because you can use these charter flight schedules, guys, for the reduced deposit of $100 or $50 per person. And it tells you about their charter flights and who they use, okay? And these are different cities that the charters fly out of. And we're going to get into all of that to kind of show you guys how you can leverage the charter to actually get clients, get leads, because leads are important in business. And as you can see, you can go down the list and you'll be able to see it. Just to kind of give you a brief understanding, like I stay in Atlanta, but you don't have to stay in the city or know people in that city to market your business. So for 3 nights going to Cancun Riviera Maya on this date right here from May 22nd for 3 nights, though I know that the charter is going to be $100 per person for the deposit. I'm sorry, $100 per person for the charter, okay? Which is great because you get people in the door and actually able to see what they actually want by qualifying your client. Also, agent reduced air, things that we get as agents. Sorry, Atlanta's not on the list right now. But anyway, you'll be able to see how you'll be able to fly for deeply discounted prices as well. And I'm not going to go through all of that, but I want you to just kind of see Fly free programs. Book 5, fly free in 2019. And it just tells you exactly what that means, okay? I'm not going to read over all of this, but you can come back here and just take a look. And sometimes you'll qualify for things that you don't even know you qualify for. I was just reading this myself, and I find out that I actually have 25 more passengers on a charter, okay? Because I booked a trip to Punta Cana, and I used the charter deal to get them to, jump on that deal real fast, okay? Where we cash bonuses. Another thing, some of your bookings qualify for extra cash. Now, I didn't know about this. Someone else had to tell me, and actually, I got a check from Vacation Express because some of my bookings qualified for express cash. Okay, and extra cash is always good. Sometimes it comes when you don't expect it, but hey, you're not going to give it back, right? So you'll be able to even leverage this of things you may want to sell as an agent or market because you get agent incentives, and we're going to talk about that next. This right here is another thing you can use called freebies. They reward you for booking with certain properties. And here come some of these properties. So when you have someone that says they don't know where they want to go, one of the rules of thumb is let me see what I get. So you can get a commission and something for free. All right. That's great. So these are just some of the hotels in different countries, Cancun, Antigua, some of these that qualify for that. So just think about it. You can get the free cash, the free night, and the commission. So now you basically triple dipping on one booking, which is good. So if you book 5 nights at some of these properties, and I'm not going to go through all of them, but this right here is amazing because now you'll be able to travel like a rock star if you have all these incentives. And sometimes you may not even have the time off. If you do this full time, you'll be always on the go, right? You just need some Wi-Fi if you're booking travel. Tons and tons of information, but you can go back here and read it, become more familiar with it. I'm not going to go over all of that. And they actually have promotions right now. This is a promotion that they have, and this is a March offer. And I think this is a great way you can actually market your business as well. But you see some of these hotel properties, I'm sorry, I keep calling them hotels. Some of these properties right here, you'll be able to market because now they're giving you double on your freebies, which is good. And just take advantage of it. All right. And let me see here. Price match. Price match is great because you have some people that are travelers who like to look around, and sometimes you want to ask them what they've seen. And if it's the same thing, apple for apple, they'll price match. I actually did this myself, and it shows you how to do it. It takes maybe an hour or two for them to respond back to you. And it's a great way to show your client that you're actually working for them, okay? And if you're someone who needs brochures, guess what? You can order brochures. I believe brochures are great ways to introduce yourself in the marketplace of somewhere where you may not know the people. Hey, do you mind if I leave my brochure in here? Because guess what? I'm a travel agent, and I would just love your support to be able to leave this here, okay? But put your name on it, okay? President's Club. Look, I'm working hard towards this right here. And actually, they will treat you to a trip. I'm not sure exactly what that comes with, but I was told that the President's Club is something I should shoot for. And they treat you real nice when you make this, okay? That's all I'm going to say. The Pepe Club, if you don't make the President's Club, the Pepe Club is just as good. And just showing you how many passengers you need to travel in a calendar year. And you look at these numbers, they're not big, guys. A couple of groups, you can knock that on out. They also have a groups department. I don't work with the groups department. I like to start my groups off with 2 people or 4 people, depends on. And sometimes people come on and sometimes they don't. But you'll be able to work with the groups department if you know how big you want your group to be. And let me tell you, you think about things like weddings, family reunions, as they mentioned here, and you get a lot of perks when you actually have groups. So you can come back here and take a look and just come back here and play with it. You're not going to break anything, all right? And I love this right here, this reduced deposit plan. I love the reduced deposit plan, and we'll go over that a little bit later. But the reduced deposit is just $235 per person, okay? But there are some stipulations that come with it, so make sure you do read over that because deposits are non-refundable. But we always tell our clients to get travel protection. And destination weddings, okay, destination wedding request form. It's just more information about a destination wedding. And destination weddings are huge. If you want to just specialize in that niche, that's something you'll be able to do, and they actually have a department for that. And travel agent feedback. I never used this before, but maybe I should. Maybe one of you guys can tell me about it. And the wedding planning service, they show you exactly what they'll be able to do for you, be able to help you out. And the great part about it is you never have to touch the wedding. Travel protection. It tells you about the travel protection, and they just came out with Passenger Protection Plus. And you can go back here and read this, or you can pick the phone up and call them to allow them to explain to you the differences. I always call Vacation Express. I feel real comfortable with them real now, and I really feel comfortable sharing this with you guys. So we're going to go ahead and get into this. So I like using Vacation Express because they have these deals, all right? And you look at all these cities right here. You may not know people in these cities, but the great part about it, we're going to just use Atlanta because that's where I'm located. I can come here and just look at what they have to offer, all right? And they show me the resorts, 3 nights for $6.99, starting at May 22nd. And these are great ways to get people interested and ready to book with you. And they actually have low deposits for $125. Dream Sand Cancun Resort and Spa. Same thing, 3 nights, $877. And a rule of thumb, if you're going to share this on social media, don't share that as Vacation Express because we want them to come to you to get the information. And when they come to you, that's where you qualify your client and get the information. And guys, I will say this, have some business patience because everybody may not be ready to book right now. And you can actually use some of this wording like kids, eat, play, and stay free. On your ad, you get people to looking at this. They got kids. Everyone's looking to save a little bit of money, but if you see that kid eat, play, and stay for free, guess what? That's one way to get them to come inside your store, right? Because you want to get that foot traffic in your store as a travel agent, online travel agent, so you'll be able to market your business to people because that person may not want to book right now, but you just never know who they may tell about your business, okay? So always treat them with good customer service. That's another great thing I like to talk about. But it just shows you all the stuff in Cancun, all the stuff that they have deals going on, right? And you can screenshot this stuff, send it to your family and friends, let them know you thought about them because you saw this. I know you have kids. And how would you like for your kid to fly free with a low deposit of $125? I'm making this stuff up, but I'm telling you it works, okay? And it's just showing you all the deals, all right? Now we go into Punta Cana, but I'm going to go back up, all right? So if I click on Cancun, which we were just on, look at that picture. Doesn't that make you want to take your kids somewhere? And one thing you can actually do, you can take that, right? Go to your social media. And I know this is not a social media training, but just to kind of give you an idea of what you can do with that. Post that on your social media. Kids, eat, stay. You get what I'm saying, what you'll be able to do. But let me get back to this, all right? Because I will get on social media and forget why we're here, all right? Social media is fun. But it just shows you some of the things. And right here, all-inclusive packages with exclusive nonstop flights. This is a great way to, build an ad. Let me post this here. Just to kind of give you an idea. You don't have to recreate the wheel. And all you have to do is just plug those dates in, okay? All right. Matter of fact, save your spot. Yeah, they're going to get me at the home office for this. But anyway, I just want to share with you how you'll be able to, build your ad as well while we're here, while we're doing this training. And if you don't see something you like, that's not a problem. It tells you about the resort. If you click on this, it'll tell you more about the resort, Dreams. Dreams is great property. I've never stayed at a Dreams, but I actually did some webinars and actually had an idea what the property entails. But it tells you about the property. Okay, it could tell you about the rooms or the accommodations, like we like to call it. Well, it's not letting me go over, but you get what I'm saying. You can go on their website and actually look at it as well. They actually have pictures to kind of give you a better idea how the property looks, or you could actually go to their website. But you know, they have everything right here for you, all right? There we go. All right. Bars and restaurants, room, they did click. I just didn't pay attention. Shows you their rooms. Deluxe oceanfront, partial ocean view, all this information. And I didn't even know this was here because I actually look another way, but you'll be able to see the different room categories. And if you actually need pictures, you can go to the website as well. This is a 4-star resort located in Cancun. And Cancun is a real hot spot right now. So you'll be able to just look at everything, okay? So if I go back to that, what was it? I could go, where we at? Dreams? Here we go, here we go, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Anyway, and I love that because you could take these flyers, and they got flyers from all over the place. Riviera Maya, Punta Cana, you know, and like I said, these properties are listed here as well. You'll be able to read about them. Do your little homework. If you don't feel comfortable, you can share this stuff with people before or social media. And I actually love it. Jamaica is one of my favorite places. That's a great picture. Makes me want to go. And it shows you what hotels are featured in that actual promotion. And you can go ahead and read about these, you know, to kind of have an idea. All right. So you kind of got the idea of how this works. And you can do this for a few different cities. And your city doesn't have to be up there. That's not a problem. But they just have pre-made flyers already, you know, even here Orlando, you know, same thing. Jamaica, same picture, $63 per night, all inclusive. You know, people get excited about that. Cancun again. Well, let's do another city. I'm in another country. Puerto Plata. Guys, they have a lot of great stuff back here for us to use, and that's one thing I like about Vacation Express. You can even click their best deals, best vacation packages from Florida. You know, you could take that, share that on your page, and like I said, when they come inside your store, you have a conversation when you qualify them. I mean, you'll be able to put them in the right direction based upon what they want to do as a client. Okay, so they also show you all their destinations. All right. Cancun, Riviera Maya, Punta Cana, Jamaica, Grand Bahama Islands, Costa Rica. The list goes on and on and on. Okay, and this is what they specialize in. If you click on all destinations, while that's doing what it's doing, I'm going to get another window. Here we go. It's back, and it shows you all their destinations in the Caribbean, in Mexico, and Central America. Okay, and it's telling you exactly what they do. That's one thing I like about them. So it's something else I want to share with you guys. Let me go back here. Let's go to top 20. So right here, top 20 deals. Shows you everything. Chic. Chic is nice. I like Chic. Never been there before, but I heard a lot of great things about it. And it's something else. I just saw it. If I wouldn't have clicked, if I wouldn't have said anything, I would have been able to share it with you. But you kind of got the idea what you'll be able to play with back here. I mean, they have a lot of stuff for us, okay? I think I was, where we at? Destinations. That's where I was going. Like I said, I like Jamaica. Tells you a little bit about Jamaica. A nice little video. You know, this video is great. Now, I'm not sure about you, but when I look at this, I want to pack my bags right now. Oh yeah, climb up a waterfall, have some fun in the water. But you see, they have that for you guys, and you're able to share that as well. Personally, I wouldn't share it from here because I don't want them to go back to Vacation Express, but it tells you about the featured hotels they have. Okay, and you can get a full list of Jamaican hotels. Gives you a whole list of Jamaica. So you may not know nothing about Jamaica, but people ask you, guess what? You could come back here and take a look. Tells you about Club Mobe, what Club Mobe is, okay? So you'll be able to explain that to the clients. And Club Mobe is very nice. I actually been in Club Mobe. But this is all the actual hotels, okay? All right, all the hotels, and it gives you what these icons is. AI is all inclusive, IP is inclusive plan available, okay, FP is family plan, PPU is prestige package upgrade, AO is adults only, some people like adults only, relax, max age kids. So it breaks it all down for you along with the star rating, which is great, so you'll be able to understand the stars rating of that property. All right, tours that they have as well. Uh-oh. Did it click over? Okay, here we go. So, explore before you go. Travel tips, things to do where they stay. I don't think the tours came up. But these travel tips, guess what? They're a great way to share information on your page or social media, or however you want to do it, about the actual place. People like to see content. You don't want to be buy, 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 buy. You want to give a little content and value as well. Let me see here. Did it go to optional tours? I really want to show you guys this. Here we go. When people go places, guess what? They want to do things. And this right here gives you an example of different things they can do in Jamaica. And as you see, this icon is very small over here, so it's a lot of stuff. And I actually did the blue hole. That was nice. um, all of this stuff they'll be able to do. And you can actually build a package. Guess what? With stuff, well, not stuff, with excursions, to be able to include so you can upsell your client on different things, because if they don't get it from you, they will get it from somewhere if they get down there. You want to make sure you give them that option, even if they don't want it. When you give people good customer service, you'll be surprised who they recommend you to. But I'm not going to go through all of them, but you can just see there's a ton of stuff that they can do. Okay. All right. So let's get down to the fun part. So you're inside Vacation Express, and guess what? Let me go and sign in again. We talked about this. Matter of fact, I just do it from here. Close that out. All right. So client calls me. We'll use Jamaica. Well, actually, let's use another country. I know you guys probably tired of hearing me say Jamaica. All right. So right now I'm actually working on something for someone. And I think they wanted to go to, where was that? So they're gonna leave from Atlanta. And why not? Let's just leave it at Punta Cana. Punta Cana, all right? And we're gonna do from May 27th to May 31st, okay? And I like to leave this at 2 adults, 1 room. And I like to do mine, and it's just my preference. I like to have mine at 1 room, 2 adults all the time, unless more people are going. And if more people are going, I'm just gonna do it based upon doubles, triples, or quads. What I mean by that, if 3 people are gonna be in the room, I'm gonna do 1 room, 3 people. 4 people gonna be in the room, 1 room, 4 people. I wouldn't change this to multiple rooms. That's just my preference. You know, I'm new to this, but we're gonna make sure we share this information where I don't have to feel like I have to do a lot of math. Okay, so like I said, it will kick you out sometime, but that's okay. Doesn't take time to go back. Atlanta. And we're going to, we say Punta Cana. All right, and we did May. Actually, let's do a little bit further out so you can have more of the deposit. Let's do June 18th through the 22nd. One room, two adults, and we're gonna search. All right, so it's looking for me. I hope this information will help you, but you can't break anything back here. Ladies and gentlemen, just go back, play with it, which is great. You'll be able to utilize this tool, this vendor, and it has a lot of great tools back here for you. But I'm just giving you the surface level right now. And while that's taking some time, guess what? I can go look for another destination while that's working. But it just came up. Great. So, and actually, look, it's a charter flight. And how I know it's a charter flight? Because it's Swift Air, okay? And it's a direct flight. So that's something that gets customers excited. I got you a direct flight. Get there early enough in the morning. And you don't have to come back early and come back in the afternoon if that's what they choose to do, okay? And up here, it gives you more options for air. So I can, if I don't want to do the charter, I can come down here, right? Delta, it shows me. American, it shows me. Back again at Delta. And typically people don't like to change planes. Some people don't mind. But it shows you if I pick one of these, the price goes up. $203 per person, okay? Here, $205, and on and on and on. But we're going to stick with what we have, which is the best value flight. And as you can see here, best value flight. They can start off with that for you, okay? So that's the one we want. And you see they have Punta Cana by regions. Punta Cana, Juan Dolio, La Roma, and I can't pronounce that. My Spanish is kind of rusty. Uvero Alto, okay? But me, I like to keep mine at all hotels, and I like to look for mine by price, okay? So if I come down here, I can read about what they have. Booking bonus, book early and save, advertised deal that was probably seen somewhere, exclusive special deal, price include free upgrade. And these things you could tell your client, you know, it has a free upgrade and it's an exclusive special deal just for you, okay? But I'm going to just pick one out the blue. And we're going to pick this one right here, Iberostar Dominicana. And it breaks down all the room categories. So if you're talking to a client, you'll be able to tell them about this property. They have a standard room, a garden view, panoramic view room, pool view room, junior suite. And I wouldn't say it like this, but I'm just giving an example. But just for the sake of this demonstration, let's do an ocean view. Ocean views are very good. You get the view of the ocean. And I just hit select. And while it's putting together that for me, I don't want to be quiet for you guys, but that's the phone number. But anyway, all right. So we're here. We're right here. So this telling me Iberostar Dominicana, 4 nights, 2 adults occupy 1 room, ocean view room, all inclusive, okay? And they also tell you the maximum occupancy, 2 adults, plus 2 children and 3 adults, okay? Plus 1 child in existing beds. Kind of give you that information. So it tells you a little bit about the room, standard sea view room with free access to the spa wet areas, okay? So for a double, it's giving you the adults, okay? And the taxes and fees, $159 for those 2 adults. That comes to $318. You also have your transfers on here, okay? For 2 adults, that's $40. And additional service charge means you can add more on top of your commission. Usually I don't. I like to get the client in and out. But for that total package price, you're looking at $1,906. And if you do the math on that, $1,906 divided by 2, $953 per person, $100 per person deposit. Your final payment is not due by June 3rd, but it says June 3rd. We like to give them a little bit of time just in case anything happens, the tire go flat, or they have to take care of something. And they actually have additional options down here. private transfers, shared transfer, okay, to the Punta Cana hotels. You'll be able to read about this. And also, this is your passenger protection. Always like to offer the passenger protection plus because it gives you more alternatives when it comes to cancel for any reason. Actually, I think one allows you to get back cash versus a voucher. I never check any of this stuff right here. You can this right here on the charter flights to have the round trip check bags so they don't have to pay more. But it actually gives you all of your excursions right here. So if you have someone that wants to do this on the 19th and this on the 20th, and rule of note, you're only going to do one excursion per day. You're not going to do two, unless it's something I didn't know about. So if you add those, nope, it didn't add it. Here be a second. There we go. All right. So it added it. Okay. So, and as you can see, right here, my commission went up. Okay. Just kind of show you that again. If I remove them, and I'm going to open up another screen while that's working. See, my commission is 126 now. And if you want to book this, you go to book it. And while that's working, we're going to pick another location. Let's pick one of my favorite places. Jamaica. And we're going to pick some later dates. Let's go on October to the 16th through the 23rd. They're going to stay for a week. You'll just put this information in right here. Mr. First name, last name, and please make sure you spell the names right. Date of birth. You don't have to put the email information and phone number. Same thing for the next passenger. And any special information you have, air request. And once you click this and you have all this information in, if they have frequent flyer miles, you're able to put that in there as well. Okay. That'll take you to the next screen to pay. And I can't show you that right now because, well, I could put some, let's do it. We already here. Jamal Stevens. All right. It populated my date of birth, but I'm not going to tell you guys how old I am. I said 1970. I'm almost 50. And I'm going to put my brother name. And just double check this stuff. It may take you a little longer because what you don't want to do is call and you have to do a name change because that may come with a fee. It depends on the situation. All right. So I would hit agree. I think I got a note, put Mr. Just told you guys to do that. And I don't have any frequent flyer miles. I don't have my emergency contact person. We'll take that out. Okay, and I'm going to hit, let me see, double beds. Now, the great thing about this, it's only available upon request. It may say double, but it may not be a double. That has happened to me. I accept. I'm not taking any hazardous material, but you can read that information. I've read it, but I'll leave it up so you guys can read it a little bit. Accept and continue. While that's working, we're going to see how this Jamaica is looking. Okay, Jamaica's looking good. And what I'm going to do is come down here and click this and hit continue. And I'm just going to put the credit card information in. And you see right here where the deposit is $200. You put that information and apply. And once you do that, it will give you your reservation, send you your information as far as the client information when it comes to reservation, and generate a PDF in your email. And just to kind of show you Jamaica, I'm going to pick one of my favorite places. I didn't know this was my favorite place until I called in and they told me how good it was. The Hyatt Zilara, adults only, all inclusive, $1,536 per person. So these are all the actual room categories, okay? They have quite a few. But just say if I wanted the Butler Suite, come here and click select. And it's working. While that's working, okay, here we go. So again, they'll give you a flight. You get there early enough. Kind of too early for you to check in, but that's fine. Who wouldn't want to be in Jamaica early? And it tells you when you leave, 2:05, okay? And they'll come pick you up from the hotel. And all this information will be given to you in your travel documents, which you'll get probably 30 to 45 days before your client travels, okay? Tell you when you get back, it's on Southwest, and this is 7 nights, 2 adults, 1 room, oceanfront Butler Suite, all inclusive. My check-in dates are the 16th through the 23rd, check-out 23rd. This is the Hyatt Zilara, 5-star property, and it breaks it all down for you. It tells you how much it is, $23.93 for 2 adults. That's gonna give me $47.86. $105 for taxes and fees. That's $211. Round trip transfers, $40. Total package price, $5,037.30. Commission amount is $567.18. My deposit is $511 per person. But I'm not sure if you remember. You can do this. Where it come down here, it says reduce deposit is non-refundable. Remember that. And we're going to click add. And while that's doing that, you're going to see what's going to happen to your deposit. $235 per person, guys. Took your price up by $20, but that's not a problem. Okay. And I'm going to save this itinerary. Okay. But you know what? I think I want to add passenger protection. Let's add that on there. I want you to see something. We add the passenger protection. Guess what? That takes my commission up even more. You're not doing this for the commission, but you want to protect your client. You want to protect the client because anything can happen. Okay. Some things they can't control. All right. And also, I'll be able to add my excursions and these things you want to offer clients, because you ever go out to eat and when you finish the entree, they offer you dessert like it comes with the meal. What would you like for dessert? What would you like to drink when it comes to, a spirit? So what would you like to do? Guess what? I got a few things that I can suggest. You can look at this, you click on it, it tells you what it's all about. Okay? Tell you how long it takes, when they're gonna pick you up, round trip transportation. If someone has a wheelchair, that's something they won't be able to do. And it tells you what to tell the guest or your client. They recommend that the guests wear sturdy rubber sole shoes on a tour. So they'll be prepared, because you don't want them to get there and not be prepared, okay? You can add some excursions. So we want to do something on the 17th. And you can change these. You could actually change these as well when they want to do them, because you can't do more than one on one day. And as you add these things, you'll see, guess what? It adds it right here and shows you the total package price, okay? So I'm going to stop right now and just kind of give you guys an idea of how your itinerary will look. Let me see here. My reservations. The Vacation Express is very, very helpful. I really like the customer service. And come back here and play with this. Let me see here. Let's do one in the past. Show past departures. And I have some work to do. Got to make that Pepe's Club. All right. So just kind of give you an idea. This is a past departure. Okay, it's working a little slow right now. Um, Well, okay, here we go. It just showed me all the information. You know, my client's name, Courtney Mullane. Um, actually had the documents as well. You don't want to send them your invoice because guess what? They can see how much money you made, and some people may not be happy about that. But it shows all the information, where they went, what was included, the round trip transfers, reduced deposit plan as well. And when I got ready to send it to them, I didn't send Vacation Express's name. I didn't want them to know it came from there, but it just kind of shows you all the information that they're going to get. Okay. So let me go ahead and stop the share. Let's stop it. I hope this information was helpful. Um, and I hope this get approved by corporate. And guys, let's keep sending places to wonderful places. Sending people to wonderful places. Sorry about that.